Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's International Post-Match Pint, the only England post-match fallout show on the internet. We've just watched England versus Colombia where it finished 1-1 dramatically, and then England beating beating a team.
Win on penalties.
On penalties.
First time since 1996.
I'll tell you what, my heart is in bits, honestly, mate. I ain't experienced anything like that since
96?
a long time, mate. Euro 96. It was tough. It was, to be fair, we should have won the game in 90 minutes. Colombia got the equaliser in the last, 92nd, 93rd minute. It was a tough game. Colombia put up a real good fight tonight, but if you're going to win a tournament, you go through like that. It's about time.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I thought England started well. I didn't see any danger. We was creating the better chances all the way up to half time. And then once again, we got the goal through someone dragging someone down in the box. I mean, when were these people
We
learn?
watched it. We see it happening, and we said as soon as that corner come in, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
That's a bit of penalty.
It's fucking
You can't do
jumping all
that. He
over his
wrestled him
back.
down. And if he would have dragged him down, Kane would have probably got that header.
For me, the worrying thing is we didn't create that many chances in open play. Again, we scored a penalty. That's the worrying thing.
Yeah, but when you look at the Panama game and the Tunisia game, we did create chances. So it is there. It is there to create.
But it's just
Tonight they look nervous. But
that's the thing, though. You can't. This is a time when you need nerves of steel.
Yeah, but Scott, I think
It's easier
honestly,
said than
mate,
done.
Oh, of course it is.
we know over the years watching tournaments since we've grown up, England will lose that penalty shootout tonight. They're losing extra time, whatever. There's a difference about this team. Personally, for me, next game, I think Dele Alli had a really bad game tonight.
Shouldn't play.
I'd start Rashford
I
over
think
him.
he's still injured.
I'll stick Sterling because I just think Sterling's got that game in him, and as the tournament's going on, he will have one good game, and now we're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. We're playing a Sweden team. It's two European teams against each other, and I think.
I
don't want to say it,
yeah,
but
this is to be fair. When you look at it on paper, we should theoretically win that game. But I agree with you. Ali was poor. Sterling didn't do much.
No.
Harry Kane was far too deep for me in Tottenham.
But he scored again. Whether people say it's a penalty, he scored again.
It's good, but
and his
he
confidence
needs to be further up the pitch.
but his confidence is going to be banging for
I'll be honest with you.
Saturday.
We went 1-0 up. We laboured. We was labouring. They was labouring as well. They didn't really create much. They had a couple of chances. One where he blazed over the bar. Tonight is the only night. I'm not going to criticise Southgate because I think it'd be unfair to. Because I'll be honest with you. During this tournament, I think he's got everything spot on so far. But the Ali substitution when he came off to bring Vardy on, I don't know.
They brought on Dia, didn't he?
Dyer.
No, did he bring him on?
Dyer for it. Was it Dyer for
No, it
Ali?
wasn't.
Dyer was the first sub.
Vardy came on the 89th minute.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah, but
to
he
bring
was
Dyer
going
on there.
on defensive to win that 1-0.
But
it didn't work out.
1-0 was such a dodgy scoreline, and I don't
But at
think.
the end of the day, Dyer scored the winning penalty.
But we was getting behind them with pace.
Southgate knows.
The thing
Yeah, you
is
could've
you
brought him on
look
later,
at
though.
Brazil the other night, right? They went 1-0 up and they went for the second goal.
Yeah, we should have gone for the
1-0 up
jugular there.
and then didn't go for the second. Do you know what I mean? We don't need to sit back and hold out for a 1-0 win. We've got the quality to go and get the second goal.
But-
he brought, the subs.
Do you know what, Scott?
For me,
it's easier for us to sit here and say, but we've never been in that position.
no, of course not. But
You know,
the
it's-
worrying thing for me is the depth in midfield.
We want to see 2-3-0 wins. That was a tough game tonight. It was more
listen.
tough. That was more tough than what Japan would have been.
Yeah, I said this from the start. It was a tough game, but you've gone 1-0 up.
And don't
then
get me
you're
wrong.
holding out
Listen,
for the
Japan
win.
done great last night against Belgium. Unbelievable. That winner for Belgium reminded me of when Spurs beat us 4-3.
Yeah.
And they broke and
Yeah.
scored. Japan was unbelievable last night. But I always thought Colombia, people sort of writ them off. It's going to be an easy game. No, listen,
I never thought it was going to be
There's
an
no
easy
easy
game.
games in this
At
World
the
Cup.
start of this game, Colombia were looking at the draw as much as we were looking at a draw and thinking, do you know what, we can get to a semi-final here.
It was a dirty game, though. Colombia,
Yeah,
bloody hell.
they should have had a red card
They
with
should have
a
had a red
headbutt on Henderson.
How that was only a yellow, but then saying that Henderson was lucky to only get a yellow
but
card.
Henderson
No,
was
No,
sort of
I
pushed
don't
him
think-
off, didn't
he was heading towards Henderson.
pushed him
That
off.
one was a pure headbutt.
Yeah.
And
It
if it ain't a red card, it's nothing because
I mean,
in
no,
it.
listen, they were flinging themselves all over the pitch tonight. They were looking for all the free kicks.
But
all
you
the
see it at
fouls
half time with the little nudges.
Yeah,
and,
the manager, the
Yeah.
assistant manager, nudged
winding,
Sterling.
playing
Just
games.
but do you know, this is what I like about Gareth Southgate because he's been there. He's been in this situation before, and that penalty shootout tonight would have been hard for him because he obviously Euro '96. He'll always that is always over him. It'll always be over him. But if England win this World Cup, them goes to go. He's done what he's had to do, and we're 2 games away now from the World Cup final.
Of course we are.
We're 2 games.
But we need to improve a lot.
Two
Of course we
winnable,
do.
two
Of course-
winnable
yeah,
games.
Of course we do. We need to. But then
This
again,
was a winnable game. And
Sweden need to improve, and so do Russia and Croatia. Croatia weren't that good last night.
No, of course not. But it's just like, you know, for me, we can't get too carried away with it.
I won't get carried away, Scott, because I've been supporting England since I remember. Like my first tournament was Italian.
It's no
90,
different to supporting West
Euro
Ham, mate,
96,
supporting England, I
and
tell you.
we weren't there in '94, but we had World Cup '98. I've been there through the tournaments, and I've seen us lose penalty shootouts, but tonight they just felt something different. You know, there's something different about this squad. There's no egos. There's no
Animosity.
There's no pressure on them. Of
course not.
There's no pressure, but there will be now. There will be now because people will
but
turn around
anyway-
and say, right, you're in the quarterfinals now.
As I said to you earlier, like, for me, us getting to the quarterfinals is where we should be.
I don't agree with that, Scott. I do not agree with that.
I don't think you can
performances
say
Before the
that in
tournament,
any-
I thought that we should be going semi-finals at least.
No. Not on the way we played in the qualifying and things like that.
But
You
we
know,
didn't lose.
It all
Let's be
depends
honest,
on how
in the
it
qualifying,
falls.
we were-
But
but we
let's
didn't-
be
but we
honest,
didn't
right?
lose.
No, no,
2002, we played the eventual winners. Yeah, they did win it that year, didn't they?
Yeah, Brazil, yeah,
we played
yeah.
the eventual winners. They fucking scraped past us, Brazil, and they was blowing teams away.
Euro
left, right, and centre.
2004.
If
That was a year where you faced Brazil, who eventually went on to win. I think the winner of that game would have won the World Cup, even if it had been England.
Euro 2004 as well.
our-
We'd have won that tournament without Rooney getting injured.
Our record going up to probably South Africa in major tournaments was
Yeah.
decent. We didn't really get
I know,
beat. We
I
went
know.
out on penalties. You know, for me,
The thing is-
we need that little bit more. We didn't have that cutting edge.
The way I
tonight.
see it is that the nation's excited now.
Yeah,
The press, there'll still be negative press, but the press are behind us. The fans are behind us. That's the main thing. The fans in Russia, we're a small pocket out there tonight. We was, 5-1 every...
Four
but do you
to
know
one
what?
outnumbered.
If there was 3,000 or 4,000 England fans out there tonight, we're going home smiling. It was a tough game. There will be critics for this game, and I don't blame them. It wasn't a pretty performance, but listen, we're through. We're in the quarterfinals of the World
Because at
Cup.
the end of the day, we didn't get beat, so that's the main thing.
But you can't keep putting in.
But it was
performances like that.
for me.
Yeah, but if you put in performances like that and you still win,
Yeah, if you still
Yeah.
win, but against the
It's-
better teams,
but,
you're going to face
but that's the
better
thing.
opposition
It's
and better
worrying.
opposition.
The amount of chances we created in open play was very limited. The fact that Colombia, I think that was their first corner they scored from.
the thing is,
There's things we need to
You
improve
look at the
on,
games,
but we're
right?
now in a situation where we
by
can
the Belgium
improve.
game, because that was a... All right, Panama, this England team haven't really peaked yet. And it's now a time to go and peak. You got the quarterfinals against Sweden on Saturday.
For me,
Quarterfinals
for me
in the World
today,
Cup.
Ashley Young, that's the best game he's had this tournament, and Jordan Henderson the same.
If England beat Sweden on Saturday, we've achieved what anyone has since 1966. Italian 90 was, that was a great team.
Yep.
Won't knock that team. But England now have an opportunity to make history.
Of course they have.
To make history. We can go on. We're good enough to beat Sweden.
Yep.
If we go on, we're good enough to beat Croatia or Russia as well.
Yep. We're at foul.
And then you find yourself in the World Cup final against either Brazil, Belgium or Europe.
France.
Personally, I think Uruguay will be there.
This England team now.
think
have
Uruguay
got
beat
more
I think
Brazil?
potential.
Uruguay will beat
Listen,
France, and I think they'll beat Brazil.
This England team now have got more potential to go further than the golden generation.
Do you know what though? If they lose, let's just say they lose in the semi-final, they come back as heroes because this Gareth Southgate team is building for for the future. We've won untold tournaments in the younger groups. We wasn't expected to win this World Cup or even get to the quarters or the semis, let's be honest. But we have. We're here now. Let's go out. Let's put performances in. We get the semi-final and we lose. They come back heroes. Italian 90, they come back heroes.
I think that's what I'll be happy. If we get to semi-final, then I can come away from it.
Mate, I'm happy to see us in the quarterfinals, I'll be honest.
We're still in it.
Yeah,
That's all that
exactly.
matters. We're still in it. It don't matter how you get there, we're still there.
I think we've got an unbelievable. I think this is to be the best opportunity that we've ever had at getting to a World Cup final
Oh, without fail.
within this
In our
within
lifetime.
this generation.
In our lifetime, mate.
and I don't think we'll get this opportunity again. So what he's got to do, we scraped past Colombia tonight. Maybe they shouldn't have let them get that equaliser in the last minute. He'd be disappointed with the marking on that because I thought the marking was pretty poor.
Yeah.
And that's Colombia were on
But
top, though.
they're learning curves, and if you can get through them mistakes by learning them things, and he's going to look at that and think, right, what did we do wrong there? Because that's all Sweden are going to be. They're going to be set piece merchants. They're always big, strong team, Sweden. And to be fair, they've got players in their defence what our superior
What
attack
they
can
used to.
unlock. Yeah.
And the thing is as well-
They sit with a 4 at the back. They're well organised at the
The
back.
thing is, as well, we ain't won a penalty shootout for how long?
Since
Yeah,
96. Yeah.
We've never beat Sweden in a competition before, so
Yeah.
it's time to turn them tides. And you get through that game on Saturday. Listen, we're sitting in next week in a semi-final of a World Cup.
Man.
In a World Cup, and it's. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime. I thought we passed that in the golden generation of 2006, and I thought we missed out. But listen, I believe in these. I believe in these boys. I think there's a good team spirit there, and I think there's good players there that can win games. And Sterling wasn't great tonight, but I'll always think that he can create something.
That's the thing. Sterling, Ali, they haven't had a good game yet.
Even bringing
There's
Rashford
a
and
good-
Vardy on,
yeah.
they're two players that want to run at them. It's not like, I know we brought on Dyer and it was sort of to see out the 1-0. That was a mistake, and we've got through it tonight. And sometimes when you win tournaments, you get
But,
lucky.
but the thing is, you're not worried about the depth in midfield. The fact that we've won a lot. I get bringing on Kieran.
When I look at
Eric
games
Dyer, you know, I get
tonight,
bringing on Dyer,
when I look at
but
games
there's nothing
tonight,
there to create anything
and this is
in
what I say.
midfield.
When I look at games tonight, I think to myself, bring on a Jack Wilshere 75th, 80th minute who can create something, but he's not there. So we've got to deal with who we've got, and I still think there's good enough players there to create chances. Kane worked his socks off tonight.
Of course he did.
He looked tired, so rest him up. No training for him. Rest him up for a couple of days.
Wrap him in cotton wool.
Right, yeah.
That's
because-
it. It's
But
it's
he
just
just have 9 days rest, didn't he? Was it
Yeah,
9
but
days?
it's a lot to run around in that sort of pressure as well. They got
Where do we play now?
Saturday for
Saturday.
Where? Where?
Oh, where? What,
Moscow.
So is that hot there? I don't think it's
I don't
over
think
as
it's
well.
as hot as
I
the
think it's
South.
Moscow we play. I can't.
Eh?
I think it's where they was playing. I think where Japan was playing in the south. I think that's the hottest. part.
Yeah, it's really hot there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But look,
Don't
we
look
train
for
in it.
excuses.
We train in it. We
No,
train in
I'm
it.
just saying, like, it's
Look, Sweden have got the same heat as us.
They
They're a European team
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
us. The weather's the same.
They're
in
more
England and
northern.
Sweden, yeah.
yeah.
So it's going to be a tough game, and
So
I
what
can't
changes
call
would
it.
you make? Like,
I wouldn't
how'd
make
you
any
set up?
changes.
You wouldn't set up
No,
differently?
I would. I'd swap Dele Alli for Rashford. Personally, I would. I'd keep Sterling. I'll keep Sterling.
See, now for me, I'd stick with the same 11. Even though Ali was poor tonight,
Nah.
I'd stick with the same
No,
11.
I'd go with Rashford because I think Rashford offers more.
I'll be honest
And he
with you.
runs at 'em.
I thought Ali was a bit of a passenger tonight.
Yeah,
I
I
thought he
totally
was a-
agree.
Yeah,
I
but
totally
how
agree.
can you be?
But-
you can't be taking
but
passengers
he-
into the
but the thing is-
quarterfinals just because fucking we didn't lose. He
No,
come off.
but he's got that in. He's got it in his locker. He's got
Course
it-
he has,
He
course
can
he
have,
has.
he can have
He's
eight,
injured. He's injured.
If
It
he
doesn't
starts,
matter.
he
Ali,
can have 89 minutes of doing fuck
Yeah,
all,
of course.
but that 1 minute
Yeah.
he creates
one
a chance and we
pass,
score
one
a goal.
shot.
But if he doesn't, then it's a waste of it.
Yeah,
But
I
the
think
thing
he
is,
was
you
a massive
saw
passenger
against
tonight.
Belgium.
He's
Rashford
struggling,
did
Scott.
nothing.
He's struggling.
But Rashford did nothing. Why does Rashford warrant at the start? Yeah, he's quick. Yeah,
Why
he's
does Ellie?
exciting.
He ain't done
but
fuck all
That's
either.
what I'm saying.
But
Yes,
maybe
you know,
if Rashford's playing within the first team with better players around
I don't
him,
understand
I'm just
that.
glad.
But the thing is, you
by
can't
your
put-
logic, you're saying why does Rashford? What does that? What's
But
Ali
that's what I'm
done?
saying.
What has he
Listen,
done?
You're putting Rashford in an attacking.
No,
Then
I ain't.
again,
No, I ain't.
then again,
No, but that's
I'll
what
just
I'm
chuck this out there. Loftus-Cheek
Lost
you
the
know
cheek
what we've
against
seen of him.
Belgium. Again,
But
he's another
what has
player.
Ellie done? Why are you starting Ellie when Ellie ain't done fuck all?
Because
Because
Ali's
do you
got
know
more
why?
about him.
Because no, do you know
Is
why?
he?
Because
He has
Ali,
got more about
But if he
Ali has
isn't
got
fully
that
fit, then we
something
shouldn't
like he
start
can
him.
create something. But
I agree with you.
Me
If he's not
personally,
fully fit, then
I
you
put
shouldn't start
Rashford.
him. But he's
I
got
love
something
post-match
about him.
playing.
Loftus
I
Cheek.
don't
Loftus
understand
Cheek.
that. I
When he
don't
comes,
understand that.
Listen,
Logic.
we could
Loftus
debate
Cheek, when
this
he
for
comes
3
on the
days.
sub, makes an impact. When he started against Belgium, he did fuck all.
But Dele
Do you know
Alli
what, I'm
ain't
just-
been a
I'll be
sub.
honest.
He might be the bollocks.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. Like tonight is all about the result and the penalties, and I'm just a proud Englishman tonight because it's been a long time since I've felt like this. I mean, Dan, I didn't even realise he was recording it. He done the reaction to the penalty shootouts, and honestly, I was fucking edge of my seat, like my heart was going. And
He was swinging around a pole and everything.
I know. The thing is, like, I know with obviously club and country, but I've always been the same for England. Like I feel the same passion as I do for West Ham with England because they're my country and I want them to win. I don't care who puts on the shirt. You know, I heard people in the pub tonight saying, "Oh, fucking Tottenham." No. I don't care about that. And when they put down 3 lions, they're England, and I want our country to win a tournament in my lifetime because I've heard so many people growing up. I've got a picture of Bobby Moore in my front room, signed picture, like 66. I want to sign.
Listen.
I don't care if it's Harry Kane. I want to sign England to say we won the World Cup.
I said to you in the pub, people saying, you know, I've seen on West Ham sites on Facebook things like, what would you rather, England win the World Cup or West Ham get the Champions League? What's
The
the
World
point?
Cup.
Exactly.
Mate,
What's
I
the
see
point of
one
being in
on-
the
Oh,
Champions
we
League?
got the Europa League once.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see,
How did that
mate,
go?
I see someone say the other day on
it's
the
a bit
forum.
different. West Ham winning the Champions League and England winning the World Cup.
I see
That's a
some
tough
people the
choice.
other day
But
on a
England winning the
forum
World Cup
saying
and West Ham getting the Champions League. It's
England
winning
to win the World Cup,
Don't talk about
or England to win the World Cup, or West Ham to win the League Cup. Come on.
England
on.
and win, it's the World Cup.
I don't care
It's
who
the
you
World
support.
Cup.
We all, as a nation, we all come together. It don't matter who you support. Listen,
All right, what about FA Cup then? Would you rather see
No.
West Ham win the? You wouldn't rather see West Ham win the
Yeah,
FA Cup
no.
than England win the
Do
World
you know
Cup?
what though?
It's different though,
I
isn't
want
it?
to. I'd pick England winning the World Cup today, like as I feel now, because West Ham have got another 80
Yeah.
chances
we've got
before
a lot
I
of
die.
opportunities.
Yeah, but
We've got every
The fact,
season to win
England
the FA
winning
Cup.
the World Cup comes around once every 4 years.
And you've got about 10 tournaments
And,
before I
and to
pop
be
my
fair,
clogs.
let's look at it. If we win this tournament, you've got 3.5 years to the next tournament. We
Four and
probably
a
won't
half.
be in
Four
it.
and a
No,
half.
it's
no,
3.5.
3.5.
It's in
November, innit?
It's 2020.
Yeah, of 2020.
2020.
Yeah, 3.5
Yeah,
years.
so it's
We're
in the
2018.
No,
It's going to be
not
January.
2020. It's 2022.
Yeah,
2022, sorry.
Yeah,
3.5
December
years.
of 2022.
No,
November.
it's going to be,
It's
Oh, yeah, it's 4 years,
2018.
isn't it? Yeah, it's
4.5
4.5
years.
years, yeah.
It's in the November.
yeah.
Whatever it is. We've got
It's 2020.
That's the
we've
Euros
got,
2020.
Listen, this England team can make history. They can give us a tournament to remember. We ain't been like this since my last tournament when I was this excited was probably Euro 2004 when we had Rooney and he burst onto the scene and even 2006 World Cup. I thought we could have gone on to win this. We had the golden
See,
generation and
for me, it was
we
98.
failed.
98 was the time when we should have done it.
But even then, Scott, you got to remember Euro
France
2004
were like
with England,
Yeah,
like
but-
Rooney.
But the thing
If
is,
Rooney
we-
wouldn't have got
we-
injured
we
that
went
tournament,
out. We had 10 men against Argentina who lost on
yeah.
penalties.
yeah, but
You know,
look at Rooney. If he would not have got injured that tournament, we'd have won it, without a doubt.
But
Without
there
a doubt.
are some maybes.
That's
Let's talk about
exactly that's
today.
history.
Quarterfinals, Sweden. Right, last couple of things. Can we win? Can we
Yeah.
win that Sweden game?
Yeah, we
Can we win
mate,
that
we
Sweden
can win the
game?
World Cup.
Big words.
Can win
we
the
can,
World
we
Cup.
can win. We can beat Sweden. We can get to
There's
the
nothing
final.
to fear.
We
Why
can get
fear
to the
them?
final.
Why
No,
fear
let's
them?
be
No
honest.
one.
You're looking at Sweden, beatable side. The other game is Croatia versus Russia, winnable games. It's just with a FIFA, like, you know.
Even now, like we just finished what an hour
See how
ago on
corrupt this World
penalties,
Cup
and
actually is.
I'm shaking for Saturday. I can't wait. I can't wait for Saturday because I think that this England team, they just sang about him and Gareth Southgate, whatever happens, they should just give him a new contract. He's done more in this tournament than what Hodgson done in 2 and what Capello. Didn't have nothing for them
Listen,
two.
Hodgson was in fucking embarrassment.
Gareth Southgate is
Hodgson
is
was
a,
an
do you know what?
embarrassment for England.
Gareth Southgate is an ex-England player. He knows
Yeah.
what it means. This means a lot to him. He's done well with the under-21s, and this bodes well for England because whatever happens in the future, we've got good players coming through. And if England win this World Cup, we can go on to win tournament after tournament after tournament because we've got some great players coming through. We've won the under 17, 16,
16,
17s,
19s,
19s,
20.
whatever. We've done it all, and them players are coming through and. all these generations of Italy, Holland, and all that, they're all passing over. Even Germany now, they're all passing over, and this might be the time now for England to get a team and build for the future. And if we win this World Cup, it's a bonus.
The thing for me is we had such a poor World Cup out in Brazil that we've changed the way we set up the youngsters, which has benefited now.
It's the St George's Park complex. It's changed it. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
You look at the German model. We took that model and put it into place.
The one thing that I worry about is that Premier League teams give these youngsters, English youngsters, a chance, because that is, for me, is where it's going to benefit. Because if we play. If Premier League teams don't play these players, they're never going to develop.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do. As soon as this World Cup's over, Premier League teams, all they think about is Premier League.
Right, boys, we've got to start wrapping it up. One more thing before we go. West Ham back in pre-season.
Yeah. That's mad, isn't it?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Kick off Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
What time? Same time as England game?
Fuck them. No, Sunday we play.
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we play. But we're over in Switzerland on Sunday. Obviously, we're not going.
I wish we
but
were.
we'll be back.
What happened to the van, man?
I know.
I was looking
do you know
for
what?
driving all the
We'll
way
be at
there and
Wickham.
everything.
Do you know what?
Take the van to Wickham.
I thought we might do that because I thought we was going to do a little European tour.
Yeah.
But the price to go on the ferry,
It's expensive, isn't it?
it's like 400 quid.
He's not.
Do you know what?
And a van in Russia anyway.
It's good to see the players back.
No,
Yeah.
it's back now.
It's good to see the players back.
I always
and
like to see the
there's,
new signings in the pre-season games. That's what I look for.
I just like seeing Snodgrass with a smile on his face.
funny picture the other day with Snodgrass and Pellegrini. Pellegrini's looking at him and said, "Fuck's that?"
Listen, Pellegrini will get his players. It's all coming together. England will win the World Cup and West Ham win the Premier League.
He's had a good season with Villa. You got to give him a go, ain't you? You got to give him a chance.
Everyone deserves a
Yeah,
chance.
exactly. If Pellegrini turns around and says, "No, I want him gone," then fair enough. If he plays, we'll get behind him.
Yeah, you got to back it. Pellegrini's decisions. I'm looking forward to the team finally starting to get together, train. Hopefully, Pellegrini starts to get used to these signings.
A couple more signings would be nice, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, now Husilos has taken his role in it Friday.
Let's be honest.
Do you know what? I'll be honest
As
with
long
you.
as Sullivan wants to put his hand in his pocket, that's all that matters.
I'll be honest with you. I think you'll start to see a few more deals like overall going through now because teams are starting to get out the World Cup.
I think the Anderson
And they're
deal will
back.
go through next week.
You know
I
what?
think it'll
It
go
seems
through.
like we're waiting to get players in before we sell.
Weren't we
because-
after that Colombian defender that scored tonight?
Yeah. He was
Fuck
on their
him.
radar. Along with Becca.
Fuck him. We don't want him
Al
now.
Backer, yeah.
Good old
Come
Becca.
on, that brought up memories. That's
Right.
Anderson Park fucking one. Yeah.
Right. We leave it there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's International Post-Match Pint. I said we'll carry on doing these until we go out the tournament, but I won't be here for the next one, so you boys, it'll be down to you boys to carry it on.
Well, let's hope Graham turns up.
Well, it'll just be you two otherwise. But yeah, hopefully we get through the quarterfinals and we'll see you back here for the semi-finals. What do you think? Final words, quick.
Nothing left to say, isn't it?
No.
Oh, right.
Saturday.
Oh, you want to?
3 o'clock.
Come on, England.
Come on,
It's
England.
coming home.
Thanks for watching. Go and check out all our other stuff. How do we end?
Come on, you free lions.
How many free lines?